they would have been fine.
A lot of it's going to depend on how they play this Undying lane. Because
coming through bottom now, Speed in some trouble. So too is Yamsa, doesn't get out of there. And yeah, they're just going to take the easy kill onto the Chen. And this is actually going to be first blood drawn by Skem. Volp here. Okay.
Yopaj starts working on it. And RCY is like, whoa, hold on, that's our piggy bank.
Yeah, he actually gets a lot of those taken away. Now the torrent comes out, the boat to follow. Bignum tries to dodge, but it won't happen. Fade needing to dodge away from this. Skem shows up, catches him, and he's gone. Right, and this basically means you don't have an offlaner, as they're getting set up to go mid and make a big move. Immediately drops the tombstone down. Can they kill it off in time? Otto hits into it. Yopaj still very low. Will he fall eventually? Yes. But they move in now with the gyrocopter to take down some more of these Chen creeps. Speed is being ran at, has level 6, but it won't matter. So they take down, they're thinking about going and do find the gyrocopter. Fade is there, Decay has Tombstone back up in a moment, drops it immediately. Motto starts hitting it, but I think with all the damage coming into him, it's gonna be enough for the finish. They get the deny on the Tombstone, now Skem is here. Fade is going to have to back out, has stick fully completed at this stage, and so it's kind of that fourth core in a way going on with this Radiant team. They will Nightmare Yopaj, make some issues, and well, Bignum, does he have enough to take him down? Has Brain Sap as well as Sick charges, but it won't come out in time.
You know, as you're saying, with the Darkseer not having the options for starting team fights, it is on Yopaj right now.
Nightmare to dodge. The boat still will hit. Does he have enough to take him down? Hand of God out. Tombstone didn't manage to get the catch in time, but they will be right on top of this Kunkka, bringing him down with the Fury Swipes. Yamson doing more than enough damage. The coil there onto 2. Vailama drops down the wall. Now the jump away, managing to get some separation. Bignum has the double Ion Shell on him. 20 stick charges, tries to back away further. Brain Sap to survive. And Divine Llama sending in that Satyr. It's not enough, and he's just going to die for it. Now they move in. Yamsum comes back in, and they get the kill. Oh, man. Get it before they're able to get there with the rest of the team. They take it down. Tormentor already down, but the Nightmare dodge. Well played. That is a great start to this fight. They jump in. Gyrocopter went on for the Tombstone. He didn't get it. The immediate tip. The turnaround play is huge. Yamson goes down once, but that's the Aegis. He's coming back in just a moment. Fade is still alive. What a great fight that is for Wildcard. They will lose the puck, but this full duration Tombstone means everybody else from Shopify is going to be in a hurt position and maybe even going to get Divine.
Oh, they got him.
The Nightmare just in time. And as they bring in the rest of the squad, they're going to take down Divine Llama. Tries to TP out, no luck. Really well put together, because you hobble his mana, and once that happens, you're in a world of hurt. Now there is a problem here. Ursa up top. Well, they're going to Nightmare to save. He had BKB too. Instead, never mind.
He's in trouble.
Yeah, turn it around, and it's Shopify that are the ones that are hurting. They take down one. Yopaj will throw out that boat, gives himself a little bit of the rum buff, but with Yamsun right on top of him.
One of their big and most important cores, who they opened the draft with, they went up in a bad spot, and now he gets gripped.
Oh, again, another huge pickoff there as they take now.
Bignum will be a great grab here.
Yeah, you see him immediately. Bignum in trouble and dead. Does have buyback. Got to be careful. Okay, the creep breaks the smoke, and now Bignum realizes, okay, they're over here too. Fade sends in another one. The smoke breaks on several more. The jump in, they find him, kill him. No shaman in this fight at all. Yamsun is right on top of this gyrocopter. BKB wants to run him down. This gyro is going to fall. Now Skem, the next one on the docket. Everybody is dying. And Wildcard
is one of the best heroes for just dishing out damage in these clumped up fights. Weird positioning.
Whoa. And Nullified, in trouble, dead. Okay, now we get a Coil and a Yules onto Gyro, who's trying to run away. The Undying right on top of him, pops his own BKB, chasing this guy down. Yeah, I went a little bit far there. But are they going to go high ground here? I mean, no Darkseer, 30 seconds. He also dropped wall. And he just jumps in, finds him. Waits, gets the nullifier. Why not? Nightmare to dodge the X pullback, gets the enrage off an Yansum, just walks away from that. They drop down the banner. This should be a set of racks. Like, they don't have bow. They have almost nothing. They jump in, they find the gyrocopter. Might even go for more. No BKB, no answer to this. This one is looking over.
Kill the heroes.
Wild card.
Oh, look at Yevson. Look at him. He's giddy. He's like, oh. That was a crushing, dominating performance. Like, again, teams.
Oh, dangerous into the Bane that has the mana drain. But that was a little bit weird. And is just going to die. Okay.
Might have been a little misclick action there or something.
He did apply 12 stacks of Menace to Sven, which was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But, yeah, not great. Yeah, no, but I was gonna say is that, like, I think after that point, if they can survive through it on wildcard, I feel like Medusa becomes the strongest hero in the game, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yes, that is the point. We will hopefully get there eventually. If you're cheering for wildcard, that is the goal. Because you get to this point where she picks up like 3 high tier items. You look at her and you're like, oh,
happening if they can make any types of kills happen top. In the mid, you talked about it, RCY still catching up a little bit, but with this wave coming into Yopaj, it's definitely Yopaj's lane that he's winning right now.
Yeah, he was able to get the first rune. I wasn't expecting it, but he barely got to bottle time. And yep. Maybe some revenge from... No, I can't even get it.
Speed turns, he loses a courier, trying to do what he can to hit onto Divine Llama, has a blood grenade, the big hit, it's not going to be enough, he didn't get it off. He will start to whittle down, but Divine Llama barely able to live through that.
He doesn't think about denying himself either to the tower. I mean, he bought out and everything. I thought maybe he'd go for it, but doesn't opt for it, and instead...
on to Fade, they switch it back over to Shadow Demon. And then a disruption onto Kunkka as Bignum realizes he cannot really do all that much here either. They get an X-Mark pullback onto Skem. Good damage out. Skem in trouble and dead. Bignum manages to take him down.
That's a walk of shame right there.
Up top,
meanwhile,
Speed
up top.
Starts to die, but they get the kill into Divine instead.
What?
Oh, Speed is on him again. Almost finding enough for the kill. Turns. Oh, but Devi is there. Hit, walks away. There is a Nightmare now, though. And with Yopaj getting that TP rotation, there'll be enough to find and do some serious damage to Fade. Does have the Admiral's Rum wearing off as he gets Phase Boots delivered, but they eventually catch him with the shackles, too.
That could be a good way. Oh, jumping mid onto Yopaj. Hard to get the damage locked in onto a puck, you know?
They do have this Hellscream rotation over, but now they find it with the coil onto Yopaj. Won't be able to get him as he hastes away. Instead, it's going to be a kill onto Hellscream most likely. Bignum does have a disruption. Can use it if he needs to. Goes for the jump away. Now banished. Do they have enough to kill off this Void Spirit? Yopaj has another jump, and he's still starting to make a move towards Devi Llama as Radiant are trying to bait him out. Speed is going to get jumped on first. They don't find a hit on that Aether Remnant, and Yopaj still chasing this. Is Speed eventually going to go down? And it's
a similar energy to the last one, where it doesn't feel like anyone's pushing things too crazy. Nice catch from Yopaj there. Knew he was going to get him on that phase shift.
Yeah, easy bring down. Talisman coming out soon as a taunt onto Fade, but he is fine.
Proc his run at least.
Yeah.
Oh,
Lasso. Again, catching on to Skem. Skem goes for the Nightmare and burned down. Will it be enough for the kill? Not quite. They let him live. Or do they? RCY still hunting, thinking about it.
Oh, he wants the grip so bad.
Yeah. Okay.
That Bane being like, oh, it's taking too long, and then it's like, oh, he's probably dead. Oh, he's not dead. Oh, and then there's a second jump. Oh, this is probably...
Yeah, trying to run away. Not going to happen. So another kill going the direction of Shopify. It was their gold lead with an Aegis in hand. That was really close. Oh no, Fade. He did just get Radiance though.
Yeah, I think team can help. No, team's not coming. No, never mind.
I mean, he's got the rum, but the shackles just full control. Very, very annoying. I'm sure Fade eventually goes down.
Bane, I say bigged him.
But they're going to try and take a fight while this is happening. RCY steps forward. They find him right there, immediately trying to kill this guy off. Do they have any save? There it is. Disruption. Nice. Now Fade finds him. Yopaj gets the jump away, still looking for the rundown. Hellscream is going to die actually to the neutral.
The Tormentor takes him down. Chicken, the foul play.
Yamato, he's looking. RCY again. Oh. God, does he know how close he is? Oh no, he's done. He's done, Yamato.
So this is very good by Shopify. That they're not overextending. They're respecting what WILCARD can do. And there's the jump. Where's the save?
Lasso,
there it is.
But the turn immediately there. Still Bane in some trouble. Fade moves in, hits onto everybody. Big Tidebringer. Bat is dead, but can they do any more here? They try and run in a little bit with the Kunkka. Won't go for that much more.
KB being available.
Bignum's 200 gold away from Blink Dagger on this Shadow Demon. And Yopaj, they jump in, not quite there with the silence. They get him the second time. Bignum does have the save, but needs to get in close to do it. But they have the control now onto the Shaman, so Shaman will die. Do they have enough to take down Yopaj? No. Yopaj Spirit. They find the Medusa. There it is. Shadow Demon ulti out. Start to hit, taunted, and dead. Medusa in the middle of everybody. Gonna go for the TP out with the Stone Gaze working, but the Hex is there, and Yamsun is in trouble. Speed is nearby. They need the rest of the squad to get here quickly to try and keep her alive. It's not gonna happen, though. Divine Llama pairs together. They kill off Yamsun. They're also gonna take down Speed. They see that it is up, but instead, they're trying to go in for a fight. They decide to go forward onto RCY, jump in, disruption, save. The boat comes out, but it's still going to be RCY dead. So it was a big chump to try and save their puck, but Fade runs into the Bane. They don't pull him back with that Torrent. Shadow Demon ulti onto Skem. Big hit. Is it enough damage, though? Doesn't look like it. Disruption save. Only for a moment, though, as Tomato takes down Fade. And they also have Medusa. Yamsun, he turns, he punches, he hits. Doesn't have enough for a kill, though. The tumble! They catch both of these heroes with the stun. Now they have the coil, but the grip is there. And Medusa is just being torn asunder. RCY goes for the backlines. Can't quite get it. Will take down Skem, but you're trading the 4 for everybody at this point. All 5.
Well, Desperation Smoke coming out. They're looking for their big kill. It's on Llama.
Shadow Demon ulti. Big hits. Look at the damage, though. Look at the damage. Divine Llama dying not that quickly. They do bring him somewhat low, but Yamsun completely out of mana. And GG is called. Shopify take game number 2. We're all evened up. One best of 3 left to play to decide who's going to TI out of NA.
It's still in, but it's like, I thought Void Spirit looked a little bit better than the Kunkka.
Yeah, me too. I think it's too slow. You are doing something to try and be the most optimal player in the world, and it's cringe. You're just a try hard.
It's just cringe. Dota famously such a relaxed and laid back game. Yo, bro, that's kind of cringe.
Scum is gonna go down.
Oh my god. Skilled board. Extra efficiencies or something. It felt like it could have just been Darkseer.
Right. Yeah, and it used to be like a lot better back in the day. Oh, Speed, good job there, doing a lot to connect that creep wave. His Skem is gonna go down on the bottom.
All right. And we're laning in the river.
And also able to come on over and take that water rune. Speed still trading hits.
It's sad, Lyrical.
He has double Enchanted Mango Magic Stick. Like, if he wanted to, he could drop the Tombstone here.
People ask, when are we going to see the effects of climate change? Like, look at these migration patterns changing. You know?
And Yimsun just has the freest lane of his life on this troll as they jump in, find it, but then the hit onto two. Divine Llama also in trouble. He took vacuum.
Thanks,
the toss to get the kill. Wow. Bottled up. And I mean, again, you look at bottom and how things are going. Skem is again going to just be ran at and killed. So start for wildcard.
Okay, Grandmaster Skem maybe going down again here, or at least he's going to lose his carry, one or the other.
Yamato in trouble. Yeah, nowhere left to go. He's getting ran down by this Beastmaster.
So you get to make these big moves as someone like the Undying. Skem.
Yeah, this is a problem. He's dead again. And the Nightmare to back away. Yamato slowed down by the boars, jumps in from Hellscream. They'll summon the little bird, the turn to dodge away. Yamato in trouble, the root to kill, and now he can turn and fight Hellscream. Face him, don't give him the bonus damage. No bonus damage for you.
Yeah. No Sven, but we're still vanquishing people. Skem, do not. Brother.
Dude,
not
he's
5.
fucking dead.
Not 5.
What are you doing? Oh no. Watch up for this.
What's crazier is he still has more gold than Tomato. Tomato is almost behind Bignum on the Bane. In fact, if Bignum gets this kill, he will be behind him.
Yeah, and I mean, there's no way. Skem is just done.
Dude, he's done.
Guy. Yeah,
he's done, and not just on Twitch. Am I right?
Let this one go. Yopaj.
Oh, yep.
He's bound.
Bound by the Prowler.
He's in some trouble. They will find this poor old Kunkka. Don't even need the grip right now.
No.
As they're just going to kill him off.
He is the fish in the barrel this time, you know. This is a tourist.
This is, I think, a dead Ursa Bear. As
that's just like your opinion, man.
Trouble. True. That is. And a dead Skem.
He's just pinging them. See, we are an NA team.
Yeah, exactly. Yopaj. Well, they toss him back to Fade. Hello, sir. How you doing? Hellscream. Maybe they're actually in a little bit too far here. Bignum gets himself killed. Fade also in a bit too far, and with the whole team showing up, they're going to take him down. Oh, no, but I don't know if they can deal with the real carry. The dragon is there as RCY kills off Skem again. Fade is going to run his creep away, trying to heal back up RCY, but it's not going to happen. And now Speed
keep going.
He is also in a bit too far. This is starting to work. It's pretty huge for them if they can make this work, although the dragon punching and Speed them down. Now the zombies chasing after Yopaj, chasing after Divine Llama. It looks like that's going to be the extent of the damage, as they will X Speed. Pulls him back in. Yimsun shows up. Slowdown is there. Oh, needs a net. Not going to find it. Although Surge is wearing off shortly. He gets Greaves delivered from Divine Llama. Bignum moves back into position. The slowdown, and there's the grip. They got their man Yopaj just on the low ground, but will it be enough? Yes, they get the root that they need. Bignum starting to die. Needs to get uphill. Getting away. No, not going to happen. Yimsun now is in a little bit too far too, so they lose him as well. Wait, this is actually enormous for Shopify, and with Fade coming back in, he actually needs to be a little bit careful with positioning here. Has Roar, drops it onto Divine Llama. The hits keep on coming, and it will be enough with RCY coming for the wraparound. Skem dead again. Nothing new there.
He's gonna get found.
Oh. Trying to make his way through. They can wait on the timing for the toss. There it is. And now Speed comes in for...
They're going to jump onto Bignum.
Has the Nightmare ready. Okay. And he's fine.
Man, this guy bought Quelling Blade. He's crazy.
There's going to be a TP out from the Ricky, but the Roar, they find the Kunkka also taking down Skem. As Yopaj will be eventually killed.
Live though, and they just jump in deep. They find Skem.
Oh, big. All right, they got him, and with the catapult there, they can go. Yule's Scepter lift up, the toss back to the friends. Hello, sir. How are you? He moves back over, and will be in some trouble and gone, and they can just do it all again. This is their last stand here. They got to get something done. They also have Lotus Orb at the ready. Yopaj X found a fade, doesn't decide to pull him back. There's the RCY jump connection on to the Kunkka. Grip immediately there, but Bignum gonna get jumped by Tomato. He goes down. They don't have buyback on the Kunkka. Vacuum Wall not really doing quite enough at this point, as another
RCY
avalanche
again.
and another toss back, as Skem will die for the 12th time this game. It is going to be
Oh my
Melee
gosh, we're
racks
making a
down.
baker's dozen. He's buying back. Give
another
me
one.
more.
The Darkseer again in trouble, particularly with this Helm of the Dominator build. You kind of have to be ahead with it, I think, on Darkseer, and like continue to build an advantage, because
Yeah, it feels
otherwise,
like a farming item for him.
right, you miss out on the auras otherwise.
This is a tanky troll with that granite golem.
And Divine Llama going to be tossed back and caught, rooted, enfeebled, everything. They drop the boat. Will connect onto nobody. And Fade just walking away from this. They jump onto him, but the Sprout doing some counter synergy there, as it actually kind of keeps the Beastmaster alive. And now another toss on Tomato. They will lose the Beastmaster in the end. Yamsun now turns, starts to hit, immediately breaking the Fiend's grip, but Yamsun is just so strong right now that it honestly does not even matter. They're going to chase forward, looking for a bit more. Now the hit, Tomato in trouble, forced to run away, able to get that surge out of there for a moment. Divine Llama trying to back out, will just bring him down, and they will finally be able to close this one out. It looks like at least getting the Mega Creek. Skem will go down again. Triple kill for Yamsun. They keep the chase going. Hits now onto Tomato. He is starting to die. Bit by bit, the ultra kill. Yamsun says, get on over here, mister.
Oh, yeah.
Give it to me one more again. It's Speed. You stole it. How dare you? He takes the kill, but it is going to be GG. Wildcard one game away from going to confident and winning this game.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder is kind of crazy in this one. Nothing stops it. He will in the bottom lane to face off against the Night Rain of Night Stalker,
Nice.
who can actually lane at level 1 now these days, which is pretty cool.
Speed onto Hellscream up on the top side, getting some good damage out there while you see the Chakram get thrown, or not Chakram, excuse me, Whirling Death get thrown out. And Speed runs back into Hellscream again, continuing to bully him. He's doing a very good job of making this Shaman feel uncomfortable.
Yeah, meanwhile, Hellscream's attempts to fire back at him just do nothing. With Bat's 4.2 HP regen base.
I mean, up top, Divine Llama and Hellscream were able to get a pull off, as they're actually still chasing and trying to do some damage here to Yamato, seeing what more they can make happen. He doesn't have a Photic Shield. Back up for a second. That's first blood.
Level 6 on Timbersaw. Terribly can't play the lane anymore.
Yopaj in some trouble here, trying to get high ground, but they bring over numbers. And man,
Hellscream now in trouble a little bit here, but they turn on the Yamsun with the shackles. He's gonna die. Still stick charges on Yamsun. Oh, he gets the kill first.
yeah, wasn't able to do enough there. Speed does actually have more stick charges, can keep chasing this down. Divine Llama forced to pop his stick, runs away. 10 stack Speed. Oh, he goes down. The DOTA now.
I didn't think he was going to do it. I had
No,
hater
I didn't
energy.
think so
I
either.
didn't believe at all.
Oh man, Skem going low, but not dead yet. Now they get the catch onto Bignum, who backs away from this.
2.
I mean, look at this. This is a 1v3 now. If Divine Llama is not careful, he actually could run into some issues himself. Although maybe he just kills Speed. Yeah, that's pretty good too. But now Yamsun shows up. Ooh, threatening.
Oh, here comes the
but a bit
TP.
too
Bane's
scary.
coming.
Danger, danger. Looking for one, finding him. And there's the glimpse away. So that
See
keeps
ya.
him fine.
Get him out of here. You're not allowed to be under the tower versus a level 7 Timbersaw.
And with nobody coming to help, it's a bit of an issue. Yeah, they bring everybody, and Yamsun will go down. Mid lane, they try to... This is a big kill if they can get him. Does not have ulti skilled up yet Tomato will do it now. They wait for him to wear off, and now immediately gonna bring down this ABBA.
But Pango's so close to defusal.
And a nightmare to start. Yopaj goes. Bignum backs away. Does have 6. Has stick charges. Tries to run out. Bignum dead.
They just like switch sides.
Oh
the
my
same
god.
moment.
And now they get Yopaj in the mid lane too. He's dead.
Orb of Corrosion as well here. So versus this Timber Saw as well. We might see that come into play.
He's going. Hellstream in some trouble. Aphotic Shield is out, but Bignum is already there. So that is going to be one dead hero. The Hex is out. Not going to be enough to stop this, although they're moving in with Void Spirit, and now they catch and kill on the Bane. They haven't been able to bring down. Well, they finally get him now, the Shaman. Batrider trying to play his way out of this one. Will be able to juke out and actually escapes. Holy. Fade, you need to be careful. Divine Llama is coming, but they come in with RCY now. Fade trying to get out of there, barely backing away, but he runs out of ulti form, and Speed getting chased by Devi, has Chakram back up, but he hides away in his little corner, and that keeps him alive.
He's gaming.
Oh, but RCY. They find RCY, but is RCY just going to kill Yopaj? Trying to get the right angle on him. Now on to Devi.
He has no TP.
And RCY just says, I'm out of here. Why? Are they going to try to go for Devi here?
I mean, they have no lasso. Like,
but they have grip.
This will still be hard, won't it?
Yemson kills Skeb, but Speed has a lot of damage. Oh my god, he goes down. He does get the kill first. This stuff stops working, but the flip side to that, the danger, the flame break, ooh, just barely off the mark, not clipping him, and they'll get the ABBA instead, who does not have an ulti up and ready. Is Divine Llama going to run back in here right now? Speed gets him. The lasso's there. And now with Bignum, the Sunder from Yamsun to save the day. It's a team effort. It's from both
finally
squads.
A hot tub interview.
Exactly. It's Ken.
Jenkins and Ambrant.
As Yopaj will be found and killed. Not a chance in the world. Skem also going down. And can they find another? Hellscream on the back foot. The dude is dying. And just like that, 7-20.
Group up, they're going to try and bait somebody and get a fight off of it. And that fight might start on Divine Llama. Then this is not a jump. There's a shield.
Tomato's right there. Immediately takes it out. But can they kill off any of these heroes? Well, RCY is rolling back and forth through it. Finds the supports. Yopaj a little bit forward. This is an okay fight for Shopify. Although now they lose the Disruptor. That makes it a little bit worse.
I mean, they have 2 resonants. I think you got to try. This is your best chance.
They're looking, they're hunting, they break the ulti immediately. That's the start. Now the jump, Terrorblade, Force staffed away. The sleep is there, onto Divine Llama, passes it back over. Yemsun gets the Sunder. No! He stays alive. Divine Llama doing everything he can to make this work. Well, at the same time, they're hunting the backlines. Fade, RCY hunting onto Hellscream, but RCY is also going to go down. Divine Llama, big hits, misses the chain there by virtue of the Firefly, but still.
Yeah, especially because he also wants the Yules now, so he gets jumped on by Hellscream and just snaked up, not messing around.
Glimmer to try and save his life. He's under there. Fade moves in. Bane actually living. That's crazy. That's crazy. Bignum's alive. Oh, he finally goes down. Yopaj comes in for the finish, and Divine Llama takes down Speed. Fade does kill Skem. But jumps down to the low ground.
Remember, he's got the Lincoln, so
the ulti. And they're on him. Silence is there. Can't get away. They break the Lincolns and have them now as the grip is out. Oh, the save. It's not enough. And now Tomato is in too far. They're going to come in too late with Divine Llama. Oh, man. Yamsun gets a little bit of a separation now. And they turn, try and hit. Bignum in some trouble. They're slowing down Divine Llama, keeping him kited. They will kill off Bignum. Can they do more? No more roll coming from RCY, but they're still thinking about chasing. Yemsum immediately there on Yamato. Good damage out from Fade, finds the kill onto Skem, and now it's a silence keeping them at bay. Fade thinking about going back in again as Divine Llama is already being brought down fairly low, but they won't chase anymore for that Timber, who is now
big item. The Scotty versus Timber.
Jump, high ground, finds him, Disruptor. Almost immediately dead as the BKB comes out. RCY bouncing back and forth.
Skim.
The bottom side.
Hell screen.
They're doing
gone.
good damage to Tomato, who is kind of in no man's land, and there's the grip. Does Devi go in? Can he even really take this fight? Speed still chasing, looking, hunting, wanting to find somebody to target. Yamsun getting hit by Devi Lama with the BKB going, but his entire rest of his team is gone. Sunder's Bignum now ready to walk away. Will be able to find a double kill, but can Devi get out? He does not have that much help at the moment, but Yopaj ready to jump in at a second. The Scotty, though, the damage is there, and finally, they find a way to take down Devi Lama.
Yopaj trying to game here on them, but Speed jumps in.
And Hunting, can they get him? He actually jumps forward, tries to take down RCY to triple. As RCY actually getting caught now. Static Storm is down, so they will kill the Pango. Okay. Skem getting a little bit of red. Lasso.
All right.
Find Skem. And we'll get that kill. Yopaj has to back away. Wait a minute. They're collapsing on this, though. Yamsun kind of in a precarious spot. The Hex is there. The control comes out. Do they have any extra save? Yamsun turns, beats him down. Does have Sunder at the ready. Yamsun tries to get out of there. No! He's not going to be able to do it. That's Aegis down. Can they kill him a second time? Night Stalker is coming in from very far away. That is the BKB and now the runaway. He does have TP, so opting to stick around right now. I mean, he could have turned this. They're deciding to take this fight. Now he hits onto Yopaj. Good damage out. Can't quite get the kill, though. And with RCY rolling, it is looking like a problem and a dead Terrorblade. He could have TP'd out of there. RCY is going to die a second time to Static Storm, and they're walking
here we
up.
Go. There's no forward vision here. They don't see anything. There's Tomato. How do you jump them, though? Is there going to be silence? What are we doing? There it is. There's
silence. The control. They also find that Shaman. Needs to run away. RCY still bouncing around, but no Shaman at the start of this fight. Devi, he is on to the Terrorblade. Terrorblade gets pushed to the low ground. Now they Nightmare and leave him alone. Skem stuck up on the high ground. Fade starts to beat into him, but gets over the top and gets away. No more Bane. Devi Lama trying to deal with this Bat Rider, but Bat pops the BKB and now backs away. Buybacks coming in mass and immediately TP out. But the Abyssal, they found the Terrorblade. Oh, TB in some trouble. Now they have to fight as they've got him under control. Nowhere left to run. Thankfully for Wildcard, they do have buyback on. Okay. They've got double. Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Okay. All right. Okay. Obviously, he'll just dodge all the spells.
All right. They're going high ground.
All right.
Ward's still down. Speed there. Do they go? Flame break, push back, thinking about it, get the BKB, but pulling him in.
No
Where's the save?
No
They're not nearby. No, and then the lasso. Oh no, Devi, not like this, not like this. It shouldn't be like this. It can't be like this. Wait a minute, yes it is. Another interrupt, the chase down and the kill. They get him, and now Yopaj is in too far. They got a little too greedy, but they do get the megas. But the problem is...
No, there's not. There's mid-racks. There's still mid-racks.
Trent, we've seen this before in TI qualifiers. Team going for the all-in play. It has sometimes not worked, and sometimes it does. There's the batch. The Static Storm is down. Do they have the damage to kill off Yamsun? No. The Nightmare save is there, and he's living. They take down the Disruptor. And RCY in pretty far. You cannot overextend right now as the Yamsun. He's waiting for somebody to step out of position. They see Yopaj right there. Yamsun wanting a big moment. Are they going too far, though? Are they overextending? It's going to be Devi Lama caught for the moment. The roll. Where'd the roll go? Wait, what?
He's on Tomato.
Okay, they got him there. Now the catch, but nobody's hitting Devi Lama. They immediately break it, and now the Nightmare to walk away. Things getting squirrely. Things getting weird. This is not the way you want to. It is Devi Lama back already, but now they can maybe take this fight. Fade is looking. He's hunting. He's ready to jump. He's already cleared a spot. Jumps right into the middle of it, but he gets bashed. And Yopaj gets the Aegis. What a bash. Item down on the ground. That's Roche's banner. Nobody cares about that junk, but the real problem is that Tomato is, well, okay, he has a refresher. He blinks away. He's fine.
But that'll do. Everybody just panics and gets out.
Yeah. No one ready to jump, and they got him. Tries to TP out. Ethereal form. Got him. Using grip for it even.
All right. Close.
Are you going to be okay out here, buddy? They find him. Abyssal Blade, BKB, run away. Do they have any way to kill this guy? He glimpsed and pulled back and Static Storm down. Yeah, he is dead. Does have buyback, so it's really nice. That's level 30 Timber now. First hero to hit it. RCY thinks about rolling in, finds it onto Yopaj. Immediately there with the grip, and now the control. Hellscream in trouble. Mono manages to find the catch with the Abyssal Blade. That's one time down. Can they do it again?
Do they even want to?
Llama shows up. Yeah, it looks like no. They're okay just sitting back.
All right. So remember, grip only has a 55-second cooldown, so it's not that bad. You grip to kill the H. That's fine. Scam all alone. He's why? Why do you trust your Shadow Blade, sir?
Creeps that are coming out, they're kind of staying a little bit even in net worth. Like the lead is not ballooning that much, and in fact, RCY spots Skem. Oh, Skem, poor old Skem, as he is gonna die. And now, wait, did they find more? Hold on, Divine Llama nullified, bashed. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! 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 They get it. The silence is there, but now the lasso, the control, the right clicks coming through the Terror Wave. Divine Llama is immortal. You cannot kill this Timber Saw. All the saves coming out from the friends. Yamsun throws out another round of the Terror Wave, but there it is, the Static Storm, and they take down the Terror Blade. That's a double buyback immediately. They know what's coming, and they find him. Fade is there. Gets caught, gets killed. And when they do this to the throne, there also is equally not an answer.
All right, here we go.
Starting to go forward. Static Storm down, in trouble, but Nightmare gets RCY to the far side, but the throne exposed and being hit. 76 minutes, and we have been waiting for this moment, and there is just not enough in the world, it feels like, to stop the pressure. Divine Llama moves on in. They hit the throne. We are going to a game.
Pango 54. I mean, still a lot, but not crazy. Mr.
Sneaky wraparound. So if they battle for this one, this might be 3 runes here to start. And yeah, Divine Llama in some trouble. 3. Oh, interesting. Maybe. I might as well. I think I do also. I tend to have a lot of players muted. As up top. Ooh. Yamsun moves in. Uses Bignum very low. And Skem can get the kill with the zombie. Getting chased down by Fade. Keeping the damage going. Waveform forward, but Fade.
Cool. He's going to get gone on now, though. Speed baiting here.
Do they have enough? No, not really. They'll go for Hellscream instead, the easier kill. But an easy one going their direction. Yamsun, the one that picks up the last touch. 1,000 gold ahead of his opponent.
What a rotation here,
Carrion. I don't know if they can do this. Yeah, in fact, Divine Llama needs to be careful with his positioning. Gets pushed back in. The shards are going to block him off. How much damage do they have to take him down? Divine Llama in trouble and dead. And Yamsun getting chased down by Tomato and Skem, but now they show up with RCY. He moves in with the haste rune. Good damage out. Speed in trouble, will end up falling. But now Skem with the cold snap and the right clicks. A huge win as
but he's baiting. Has his shaman on the high ground, but do they have the damage?
Well, maybe. Bignum is there with the snowball save. Pulls him into it. Right at the last second, but RCY, he gets away. No, they managed to get him. That sentry were just barely keeping vision.
Okay, the brew. He's got level 6. This could be good.
They go for it. Yamsun, I think they just need to let him go. This is a really hard fight, but maybe they can go for some type of a snowball play. He does have Sunder. Maybe that's something you can do there. Tries to make the move, not going to happen. And now they're kind of in a little bit far. Do you fight it? Do you not fight it? It all feels a little bit weird. And now Speed is also in trouble. Wildcard throwing away some of this advantage that they had.
But
look at this wraparound. Speed level 6. Bignum is there. They spot Hellscream. Go for a kill. Lasso out. And that is an easy catch onto Hellscream. Divine Llama trying to get away. They do not have Lasso. Skem up on the high ground.
Split in 10.
Drops the tombstone. How much damage do they have? They're going to have to, well, if they go on him and drain his mana, but has stick charges, interrupted, needs to get out of there, pops the ulti, and that gets him away. Morphling turns, wants to fight, but Morphling very low on mana. Nowhere left to go. Waveform, he doesn't have enough for it. They're chasing down and killing Tomato. So while the split is happening, they're going to lose their morph, and Well, honestly, they're buying enough time that Divine Llama
shards!
comes out of the split, and Speed, he walks away for now, getting some separation between him and Divine. Where's the rest of the squad? They need some help, and he gets
No way.
Speed Gaming! Yo, it's your boy! They got him!
It's in the name!
He's so strong. Now Yopaj comes back in. Sunstrike level 1. Not often that good, but that time it was enough. Bignum is going to be the one left behind, as at 12 minutes we get a 3K goal.
Losing effort, unfortunately, but they still want to bring the numbers up top here. Speed going to show himself here. You're crazy. Speed,
Yeah,
I know you lived last time, but come on.
Yeah, he's feeling himself a little bit too much there.
He
gets
thought they were all
punished.
gone.
As
Morphling? 360 HP?
he's going to drop the level 1 meatball. Already threw out a tornado. Now he's in trouble. Does he get pushed up to the high ground? No. RCY kind of playing himself here and ends up getting punished. That's a bad death. Looking, hunting.
What a bounce back?
Nice.
That was not it.
Get him.
I thought he had canceled the roll up and
Walrus Punch onto Hellscream. Moving in with Terrorblade. Yamson there. Hey, no roll.
yeah, I'm not scared.
Be a little careful there. Skem shows up. No Tombstone.
Okay, they have split. They're popping it. He's just going in. Divine Llama's trying to farm a Radiance off this fight. Give him some
And
gold.
They kill one of the Brewlings. Yamsun still living, gets lifted for the moment. Tornado, big tornado with the EMP burning all that mana. Hellscream dies. Fade still low, but not dead yet in the turn of the hit. Tomato goes down. Yamsun with the kill, and suddenly it's working. Sunstrike hits onto Yopaj, a couple more punches, and the slowdown. He has a shield crash to get away. Has a swashbuckle soon, but it's not soon enough.
7, 1, and 4.
Kill.
He is the big gun. They need him desperately in these fights, but he's waveforming in. He's just finding himself dead.
And now
But I
Divine
think-
Llama, suddenly he's in trouble too. RCY running him down, the Invoker player, but Hellscream shows up trying to save his buddy, but the snowball moving. Bignum found him, killed him, got him good. And RCY backs away from Hellscream. Oh, these kills, they try and go for one after another, and they just fall apart a little bit.
Do you think? I'll fade?
Hell no.
You don't think? Sorry, I meant Skim.
Yeah, oh, for sure. Him, yeah, definitely. To Invoker, it turns to Legacy keys.
They recently patched all that.
Did they? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well,
so
never mind
you
then.
should be good.
Scam dead, Tombstone down.
Bignum and Speed hunting here. Speed, no blink. He's waiting to be set up here by Bignum, and there it is.
And immediately in, another death for this Undying. And at the same...
Aegis, they're going to try to ignore the Terrorblade and kill everybody else.
Batrider is not there. They go immediately. Find RCY. Does not have a way to escape from this one. A big fight win as they kill that Invoker. Lift up onto Bristleback now. Terrorblade in a weird position,
no
but
mana.
Fade, he's too hard to fight through this Bristleback, I think.
They can just ignore
And
him.
they catch
Ignore
him.
the Terrorblade.
Bignum ready to go with some save. They pull back in Yamsun, try and keep this pressure on, and they eventually kill him off.
That's good. Just leave.
Do they want to go for more? Jump in. Bignum right there. Gonna get the Walrus Punch. Has the save if they need it. Snowball about to go out. But they stop any extra aggression and
That's
ready
crazy.
to start
They
to
tried to
chase.
fight that.
Fade goes in and they get that kill. And now
Guys,
actually, if Divine Llama's not careful, he needs to run too. Jump forward, Walrus Punch misses, bought the shards! It catches both of them! Oh, it's amazing! Now they move in, Morphling, Tomato, this is what he farmed for. Does he have enough though? In the end, he takes down one. Couldn't get the Bristleback though. Still looking for a jump. Speed just out of range of that Blink Dagger from catching somebody. Tomato a little bit close too. They roll in with Yopaj. Ready to find that backline. Hex now onto Bristle. Still not that much damage done. Yopaj starts getting hit, but the tornado lift up is there. Burning down
Speed.
some mana, and there it is. He catches them on Yopaj, and that is godlike on Yamsun,
Sunder?
who, by the
Sunder?
way, does have
Sunder?
Sunder, but he can't get it up. He takes him down the Hex. Hellscream with the save at the last second. What an absolute clutch jump from that Shaman.
The way that they catch him, like maybe feeding a little bit. Again, another sentry laid down here. They're trying to find where he initiates, but can they actually punish it is the question. Oh, he doesn't get the low
Tomato
ground.
Got him caught. Tornado lift up. Snowball right there. Has the walrus punch for after the fact. All out of mana. All out of life. Tomato nowhere to go. And Trent, the other thing. Oh, and they are smoked. And Trent, they are grouped up. And they are going to run right up to high ground. And they catch the shaman. This fight is over. But can they get out? Can they manage to escape from this? Tomato's trying to run away. Although they did kill speed. I don't think it's going to end up mattering.
That was pretty good. I mean, quick thinking, going to follow behind it. Show me the tornado.
Shopify, can you stop this at all? They go into the meta form, start to hit away. Lasso is there with the force staff. Got him caught and Undying dead. They cannot stop this pressure. Yopaj rolls through, trying to do what he can. Hellscream looking for that back line, wants a jump. Bro, he gets caught, he gets brought down and killed. Forces that buyback, and Hellscream completely out of position now is going to go down. A triple kill for Yamsun as eyes set. They'll force these buybacks. Do still have the brew split, but they start to spam out abilities. It looks like Yamsun's still fine at the moment. They just do not have the damage to deal with this Terrorblade.
Now Tomato.
That's Morphling caught. Tomato gets up to the high ground. Can he manage to escape from this one? The Sunder to keep himself alive, and they do manage to get out on Tomato, but to no avail. They are still running away from this Terrorblade, although they did manage to get another kill. Divide doing work. Wait a minute. Divide Llama on this brew, making things function, but the hits coming from Fade, all the minus armor in the world, comboing together to take this Brewmaster down. The Sunstrike, the exclamation point to end his life.
Hell, try and find some sort of play, but it's a shield rune TP right now.
Oh, and then they jump in and try and find him. Now immediately Hellscreen in a worse position. Tomato gets pulled down to the low ground. Can't wait for him in. Can't get into this fight. They're rolling around with RCY, trying to do whatever they can at all. Excuse me, with Yopaj trying to do what they can at all. But it's not enough.
Manta, they're trying to get
Tomato. Got him. The lasso, they find the Morphling. He will fall.
Lyrical.
And with him, the hopes, the dreams of Shopify as WILCARD are closing this game out. WILCARD take down everybody. One last grasp to try and hold on here.
I mean, that's a full HP TV. He's got a Satanic. He's got a Butterfly. It's game 5. There's no help.
Eyes on the prize.
They're
running in, forcing them away, and it is going to be WILCARD taking the North American region slot as they move in, hit the throne. There is not enough left in the world to stop this pressure from coming on in. For one of these players, they've been waiting for 13 years to get to TI. For a lot of them, they were like 4 years old when that happened. And